Daddy,
Yes, sir.
you taught me that I can get more with sugar than I do with shit. Can you explain me what that means?
Get more from sugar than you do from shit. Yes, sir. What I mean by that, Dion, is you get more you get more from a nice attitude than you can with a mean attitude. If you notice if you notice in jobs and corporate offices, you got your job on job level, then you got your corporate office, and you notice every time you go up to corporate office, the vice president and president, the higher you go up, you notice people are nicer because they understand your attitude. It determines your altitude, how high you go. Your attitude determines your altitude. If you if you have a if you have a crappy personality, can't nobody do nothing with you. If you're not, people with crappy attitudes are non-coachable. If you're non-coachable, then you're gonna be in a jar with a lid on top. You can't go to your full capability because your attitude sucks. You gotta have a good attitude. You gotta have a good attitude. So you do get more from sugar than you do with shit. Men in relationship with women, women in relationship with men. When there's a disagreement, sometimes every time ain't the right time to talk about something. Sometimes you gotta say, you know what? Especially when you see somebody, they kind of emotionally invested, they kind of mad, and their voice tone getting up. Sometimes you say, you know what? I I um I understand your perspective. Let's talk about this later. Thank you for sharing your perspective with me, but let's talk about this later. Sometimes you have to do that because every time ain't the right time to come to a compromise. Sometimes she might be in an emotional uproar. Sometimes he might be in an emotional uproar. That don't mean that he don't love you, she don't love you. That just means, you know what? They're in an emotional uproar. Let's put a period on this situation. We'll talk about it later. Sometimes it takes you taking a bigger role in a situation. It ain't all about winning or losing. It's about understanding somebody's perspective. Let me say it again. Y'all need to hear me. A lot of times we get in an argument, we think it's all about winning and losing. It's not about winning and losing. It's about understanding the other person's perspective. Please, somebody hear me. It's about understanding the other person's perspective. If she feels, example, if she feels I'm an asshole, why am I getting mad about that? I need to know how she feels. Then if she tells me that she feels that I'm an asshole at times, I'm gonna tell you, you know what? I appreciate you telling me that. I need to hear that. Allow me some time to think on that. Allow people the freedom to state how they feel, and you're gonna get more out of them. Don't expect things to be. Ain't nothing in life is perfect. Everything's a perfect yin and yang. Ain't nothing perfect. You ain't perfect. She ain't perfect. The problem is a lot of us, all of us were born imperfect. But the problem we have is we expect perfection out of something that was born imperfect. Now just think about that for a minute. All of us human beings were born imperfect. But then we expect perfection out of something that was born imperfect. So what? She might have went out there, she might have done what she done. I'm not saying she right, but she made a mistake. She wasn't born perfect. So what? You might have went out there and did what you did, and you made a mistake. But the reality is, so what? You ain't perfect. I'm not saying to forgive somebody, I'm saying to understand. We expect perfection out of people. All of us are born imperfect. Ain't nobody walking this earth is perfect. All of us born imperfect. But we have a way, just because we think, we walk down the aisle and I said for better or worse, for sickness or health, and we marry. Now I'm expecting you to be perfect. Probably don't work that way. I'm here to tell you, it don't work. You have to. I understand why they say for rich or poor. They say it because of that. I understand why they say for sickness and health. They say it because of that. Everything's not going to be perfect. If you're not going to be there for the bad times, don't sign up for it. Don't sign up for it. Stay by yourself. Because the reality is, None of us are perfect. We were all born imperfect. Stop expecting perfection from people that was born imperfect. That's the problem. That used to be my problem. When I'm telling y'all things, I'm not telling y'all things like I always known this. I ain't always know this. I got this way by doing it wrong. I done it wrong a lot of times. I done it wrong a lot of times. I'm here to tell you. But now at my age, and all thank the Heavenly Father, I think now I'm the best version of myself that I've ever been. I have an understanding now. I don't have to always be right. Some people got a problem, they got to always be right. Stop that. Kill that. You don't have to always be right. Understand where a person's coming. A lot of times females have things in their mind. They just want you to hear their perspective. And hear it and just shut up, don't say nothing. You know what, I appreciate you telling me. Allow me time to think on that. She just want to be heard. He just want to be heard. You hear it and you think about a right or wrong thing. That's the problem. A lot of us think it's a right or it's not a right or wrong thing. At least hear their perspective. Hear their perspective with a blameless mindset. Blameless mindset means you're not looking to blame nobody. I'm looking to hear how you really feel. You go a long way with that. You go a long way with that. That's the key thing I had to learn. To be in a long relationship means a forgiving relationship. In order to be in a forgiving relationship, you have to be at times a sacrificial lamb. You can't be in a long relationship if you don't forgive. You gotta forgive. You gotta forgive, man. None of us perfect. I have to come to remind myself that none of us is perfect. We have to forgive. You know, and as long as you know that person loves you, that person got your back, that's what you roll with. I appreciate all y'all listening to me. And I want to end with this. You have to forgive. You forgive not only for the other person, you forgive for yourself. Because when you don't forgive and you hold resentment, it's like you drinking poison and hoping for the other person to die. You got to forgive for your own self. And remember, you are the Tyler Perry of your life. Don't be calling nobody and about things you're in control of. You are the Tyler Perry of your life. The same image that you show the bathroom mirror is the same image life gonna show you. If you want a blessing, go out there and bless more people. Your life is written, produced, and arranged by you. You are the Tyler Perry of your life. Whatever you want, if you want more blessings, go out there and bless more people. Your blessing is dictated by your action. Now, that's a good word, Dion. We need to write that down.
Yes, sir.
Your blessing are dictated by your action. Now, that's a good word right there.
Yes, sir.